Ben, I have to ask, are you the type of person who eats breakfast or skips it entirely?
That depends on how late I stayed up the night before, honestly.
So your breakfast habits are directly related to your sleep schedule then?
Pretty much. If I wake up late, breakfast becomes brunch or just lunch.
That's a very creative way to justify skipping the most important meal of the day.
Is breakfast really the most important meal, though? Or is that just a myth?
That's exactly what we're exploring today. All about breakfast in English.
I love talking about food, especially first thing in the morning.
And for those joining us for the first time, welcome to English Practice Podcast.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Emma, and we have delicious conversations to help you practice English naturally.
If this episode makes you hungry, please subscribe and join our community.
So, Ben, when you actually do eat breakfast, what's your go-to meal?
I'm a simple guy, usually just toast with butter and a big cup of coffee.
Toast is such a classic breakfast choice, quick and satisfying.
I don't have much time in the mornings, so it needs to be fast.
The morning rush definitely limits breakfast options for many people.
I'm usually running out the door with toast in one hand and coffee in the other.
The classic commuter breakfast, eaten while walking to the subway station.
Exactly. I've perfected the art of eating while speed walking somehow.
Do you ever wish you had time for a proper sit-down breakfast?
Sometimes on weekends I make a full English breakfast, and it's glorious.
A full English? That's quite the production compared to toast.
Eggs, bacon, sausages, beans, mushrooms, tomatoes, the whole thing.
That sounds like a feast. How long does it take you to make?
About 45 minutes from start to finish, but it's worth every minute.
I'm more of a light breakfast person myself, usually yogurt and fruit.
That sounds healthy, but wouldn't leave me full until lunch, honestly.
I add granola for some crunch and substance to make it more filling.
Granola. That's those crunchy oat clusters with nuts and things, right?
Yes, granola is a mix of oats, nuts, honey, and sometimes dried fruit.
That would definitely add more texture and keep you fuller longer.
The combination of protein from yogurt and fiber from granola is perfect for me.
What's your typical breakfast? Are you a big breakfast or light breakfast person?
We'd love to hear about your morning eating habits in the comments.
Do you think breakfast preferences say something about personality?
That's an interesting question. Maybe they reveal our priorities.
Like, people who eat big breakfasts might value taking time for themselves.
While people who grab something quick might prioritize efficiency and productivity.
Or maybe it's just about what time our body naturally wakes up.
Morning people and night owls definitely have different breakfast patterns.
As a night owl, my body doesn't want food until mid-morning, honestly.
That makes sense. Your digestive system follows your sleep patterns.
Let's talk about different types of breakfast foods around the world.
This is fascinating because breakfast varies so much by culture.
What are some examples of different breakfast traditions globally?
In Japan, a traditional breakfast might include rice, fish, and miso soup.
Fish for breakfast? That's so different from Western breakfast foods.
In France, people often have a croissant with coffee. Very light and simple.
The famous French breakfast, elegant and not too heavy.
In Mexico, breakfast might be chilaquiles or huevos rancheros with spicy salsa.
Starting the day with spicy food sounds intense, but delicious.
Many cultures incorporate savory and spicy flavors into their morning meals.
What about in the UK? What's considered a traditional British breakfast?
The full English I mentioned earlier, or sometimes just tea and toast.
So there's a range from very simple to extremely hearty options.
It often depends on the day. Weekdays tend to be simpler than weekends.
I think that's universal. Weekends allow more time for elaborate breakfasts.
The leisurely weekend breakfast is something many cultures share in common.
What about breakfast in the United States? Any specific traditions there?
Pancakes, waffles, bacon, and eggs are very popular American breakfast foods.
And those giant breakfast portions Americans are famous for worldwide.
Yes, American breakfast portions can be quite generous compared to other countries.
What does a traditional breakfast look like in your country?
We'd love to learn about breakfast traditions from around the world.
Do you think globalization is changing traditional breakfast habits?
Definitely. Cereals and toast are becoming more common everywhere now.
Fast food chains have spread Western breakfast items globally too.
Though many people still prefer their traditional breakfasts on special occasions.
There's something comforting about the breakfast you grew up eating.
Food is connected to memory and identity in such powerful ways.
My grandmother's pancakes will always mean Sunday mornings to me.
Those food memories stay with us throughout our entire lives.
Let's talk about the vocabulary for common breakfast foods.
Good idea. There are so many specific words for breakfast items.
Let's begin with eggs, since they're such a breakfast staple everywhere.
Eggs can be prepared in so many different ways for breakfast.
Scrambled, fried, poached, boiled. There are lots of options to choose from.
Do you know the difference between all these egg preparations, Ben?
I know scrambled and fried, but I'm not sure about poached, honestly.
Poached eggs are cooked gently in simmering water without the shell.
So the egg is cracked into water and cooks without any oil or pan.
Exactly. It creates a soft, delicate egg with a runny yolk inside.
Runny yolk. That means the yellow part is still liquid, right?
Yes. Runny means it flows when you cut into it, not fully cooked solid.
I prefer my eggs with a runny yolk so I can dip my toast in it.
That's delicious. The toast soaks up all that golden yolk perfectly.
What about the difference between soft-boiled and hard-boiled eggs?
Soft-boiled has a runny yolk. Hard-boiled is cooked all the way through solid.
So it's just about how long you boil them in the water.
About 6 minutes for soft-boiled, 10 to 12 for hard-boiled eggs.
I never knew the exact timing. I always just guessed randomly.
Timing is everything with eggs. A minute can make a big difference.
How do you like your eggs prepared for breakfast?
Eggs are so versatile. There's a style for everyone's taste.
What about cereals and grains for breakfast?
Cereal is a very popular quick breakfast option, especially for families.
Cereal. That's the stuff you eat with milk from a box, right?
Yes, breakfast cereal comes in many varieties, from healthy to very sugary.
I loved sugary cereals as a kid, the ones with cartoon characters on the box.
Those colorful cereals that turn your milk different colors sometimes.
Exactly. My parents tried to get me to eat healthier options instead.
Many parents have that battle over cereal choices with their children.
What are some healthier cereal options for breakfast?
Oatmeal, muesli, bran flakes, and whole grain cereals are healthier choices.
Muesli. What exactly is that compared to granola?
Muesli is similar to granola, but typically raw and not baked with honey.
So it's the untoasted, less sweet version of granola, basically.
Exactly. Muesli is often soaked in milk or yogurt overnight before eating.
Overnight oats. I've heard people talk about those. Is that the same thing?
Overnight oats are oats soaked in liquid overnight, so they're soft in the morning.
So you prepare them the night before and just grab them in the morning.
Perfect for busy people who want a healthy breakfast without morning cooking.
That's clever, doing the prep work when you actually have time.
You can add fruits, nuts, and honey to make them more interesting.
I might try making overnight oats this weekend. Sounds convenient.
They're delicious, and you can customize them to your taste preferences.
What toppings would you recommend for someone just starting out?
Banana slices, a drizzle of honey, and some cinnamon is a great combination.
That does sound good. Simple, but flavorful and satisfying.
You can also try berries, nut butter, or chocolate chips for variety.
Chocolate chips for breakfast. That sounds indulgent, but tempting.
A few chocolate chips won't hurt, especially if everything else is healthy.
Have you ever tried overnight oats, or do you prefer hot oatmeal?
Both are great options for a nutritious start to your day.
Let's talk about breakfast drinks now.
Drinks are such an important part of the breakfast experience.
Coffee. Coffee is essential. I can't function without my morning coffee.
I suspected you'd mention coffee first, given your known addiction.
It's not an addiction, it's a passionate commitment to staying awake.
That's one way to describe drinking 4 cups before noon every day.
Okay, maybe it's a slight addiction, but a socially acceptable one.
I prefer tea in the morning, much gentler on the system.
What kind of tea do you drink for breakfast specifically?
English breakfast tea with a splash of milk is my morning ritual.
English breakfast tea. Is that different from regular black tea?
It's a blend of black teas designed to be robust and pair well with breakfast.
So it's specifically created to go with morning foods and wake you up.
Yes, it has a strong flavor that complements eggs and toast perfectly.
What other drinks are popular for breakfast around the world?
Orange juice, smoothies, hot chocolate, and various herbal teas.
Fresh squeezed orange juice is such a treat when you can get it.
There's nothing like freshly squeezed juice compared to the packaged kind.
Smoothies seem really popular now for breakfast, aren't they?
Yes, smoothies are great because you can pack in fruits and vegetables easily.
A way to get nutrition quickly when you're in a rush in the morning.
Some people add protein powder or spinach for extra health benefits.
Spinach in a smoothie for breakfast? That sounds a bit strange.
You can't taste it when mixed with banana and berries, actually.
I'll have to take your word for that. Seems suspicious to me.
Don't knock it until you try it. Green smoothies are surprisingly tasty.
What's your go-to breakfast drink? Coffee, tea, or something else?
The right drink can really complete a breakfast experience.
Is there a best time to drink coffee in the morning for energy?
Some experts say waiting about an hour after waking is optimal.
Really? I drink coffee the moment my eyes open, basically.
Your body produces cortisol naturally when you wake up for alertness.
So drinking coffee immediately might not add much extra benefit.
Waiting lets the cortisol do its job first, then coffee extends the energy.
That's interesting science, though changing my habit would be hard.
Baby steps. Maybe start by waiting just 15 minutes at first.
Should we talk about the debate around skipping breakfast?
Yes, this is something nutritionists have different opinions about.
Is it actually bad for you to skip breakfast entirely?
It depends on the individual. Some people function fine without breakfast.
So the whole breakfast is the most important meal thing isn't always true.
The importance of breakfast varies based on your body and lifestyle.
So some people need it to function, while others are fine without.
Exactly. Listening to your body is more important than following rigid rules.
What about intermittent fasting? That involves skipping breakfast, right?
Yes, some intermittent fasting approaches involve not eating until midday.
Fasting. Can you explain that word for our listeners?
Fasting means not eating for a specific period of time intentionally.
So intermittent fasting is taking planned breaks from eating regularly.
Some people find it helps with energy and weight management.
Though it's probably not for everyone and should be done carefully.
Definitely. Any significant diet change should be discussed with a doctor.
I've tried skipping breakfast, but I just get really grumpy and unfocused.
That's your body telling you it needs fuel in the morning.
I'm definitely not someone who can fast until lunchtime comfortably.
Knowing what works for your body is the most important thing.
Do you eat breakfast every day, or do you sometimes skip it?
There's no right or wrong answer, just what works best for you.
What would you say to someone who wants to start eating breakfast but struggles?
Start small. Even just a piece of fruit is better than nothing at all.
So you don't have to cook a full meal, just eat something small.
Your body will gradually adjust and start expecting morning fuel.
And maybe prepare something the night before to remove morning barriers.
Reducing obstacles makes healthy habits much easier to maintain.
Let's talk about breakfast habits and routines.
Breakfast routines can really set the tone for your entire day.
Do you have a specific breakfast routine you follow, Emma?
I wake up, do some light stretching, then make tea and breakfast mindfully.
That sounds very peaceful and intentional compared to my chaos.
What does your morning breakfast routine look like, Ben?
Hit snooze 3 times. Panic. Throw toast in the toaster. Burn myself rushing.
That's quite the contrast to my calm morning routine.
I know I should wake up earlier, but my bed is just so comfortable.
Many people struggle with mornings. You're definitely not alone.
Do you think having a calm breakfast routine actually helps your day?
Absolutely. Starting stressed usually means staying stressed all day.
Maybe I need to reconsider my chaotic morning approach then.
Even small changes can make a big difference to your morning.
Like, what kind of small changes would help?
Preparing things the night before, like setting out breakfast items,
So I'm not searching for everything in a panic every morning.
or waking up just 15 minutes earlier to have breathing room.
15 minutes earlier sounds painful, but probably worth it.
That small sacrifice can transform your entire morning experience.
What does your breakfast routine look like? Calm or chaotic?
We're all working on improving our morning habits together.
Do you ever eat breakfast while doing other things, like reading or watching TV?
Sometimes I read the news on my phone while eating, which isn't ideal.
I always watch videos while eating breakfast. It's become automatic now.
Mindful eating, paying attention to your food, is supposed to be better for digestion.
Mindful eating. What does that mean practically?
It means focusing on the taste, texture, and experience of eating without distractions.
So not scrolling through social media while shoving toast in your mouth.
Exactly. Though that describes most of our breakfast habits nowadays.
It's hard to just sit and eat without doing something else simultaneously.
We've become so used to constant stimulation and multitasking always.
Maybe breakfast could be a time to practice slowing down a bit.
Even one distraction-free breakfast a week would be a good start.
What about eating breakfast out at cafes or restaurants?
Brunch culture has really exploded in recent years worldwide.
Brunch. That's breakfast and lunch combined, right?
Yes, brunch is typically eaten late morning, combining both meals together.
So it's like a late breakfast or early lunch depending on perspective.
Brunch has become a social activity, especially popular on weekends.
Meeting friends for brunch is definitely a thing people love doing now.
Restaurants often have special brunch menus with unique dishes and cocktails.
Breakfast cocktails. What kind of drinks are served at brunch?
Mimosas, which are champagne and orange juice, and Bloody Marys with tomato juice.
So brunch is almost like a breakfast party with alcohol involved.
That's one way to describe it. Very celebratory and social.
I went to a brunch last month where there was unlimited pancakes.
Unlimited pancakes sounds like both a dream and a challenge.
I ate 7 pancakes and regretted nothing except moving afterward.
That's impressive commitment to the unlimited pancake promise.
What's your favorite thing to order when eating brunch out?
I love Eggs Benedict, poached eggs on an English muffin with hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise sauce. What's that exactly?
Hollandaise is a rich, creamy sauce made with butter, egg yolks, and lemon.
So Eggs Benedict is basically eggs on top of more eggs with butter.
When you put it that way, it does sound very indulgent and rich.
No wonder it tastes so good. It's maximum richness in one dish.
Brunch is definitely not the time for counting calories, honestly.
What's your favorite dish to order when eating breakfast out?
Treat yourself sometimes. Breakfast out can be a wonderful experience.
Do you have any favorite breakfast spots you go to regularly?
There's a small cafe near my apartment that makes amazing avocado toast.
Avocado toast. That's become really trendy in recent years, hasn't it?
Yes, it's basically mashed avocado on toasted bread with various toppings.
Simple concept, but apparently very photogenic for social media.
Half the appeal is definitely how good it looks in pictures, honestly.
Millennials and their avocado toast. A famous stereotype at this point.
It's a delicious stereotype, though. Avocados are genuinely nutritious.
Fair point. There are worse things to be obsessed with than avocados.
Plus, the healthy fats keep you full longer than just plain toast.
Should we start reviewing our vocabulary soon?
Yes, we've introduced lots of delicious breakfast vocabulary today.
Let's go through all the key words from our conversation.
First, we talked about granola.
Granola is a breakfast food made of oats, nuts, and honey baked together.
I add granola to my yogurt for extra crunch and fiber every morning.
Granola.
Then we discussed poached eggs.
Poached eggs are eggs cooked gently in simmering water without the shell.
Eggs Benedict is made with perfectly poached eggs on top.
Poaching creates a soft, delicate texture different from frying.
We use the phrase runny yolk.
A runny yolk means the yellow center of the egg is still liquid, not solid.
I like my fried eggs with a runny yolk, so I can dip bread in it.
The opposite would be a fully cooked or hard yolk.
We introduced muesli.
Muesli is a mixture of raw oats, nuts, and dried fruit eaten with milk.
Muesli is a healthier alternative to sugary breakfast cereals.
Muesli. It comes from Swiss German originally.
Then we talked about brunch.
Brunch is a meal eaten late morning that combines breakfast and lunch.
We're meeting friends for brunch at that new cafe on Saturday.
Brunch has become very popular as a social weekend activity.
We mentioned fasting.
Fasting means not eating for a specific period of time intentionally.
Some people practice intermittent fasting for health benefits.
Fasting.
We discussed hollandaise.
Hollandaise is a rich, creamy sauce made from butter, egg yolks, and lemon.
Eggs Benedict wouldn't be complete without delicious hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise, a French word for this classic sauce.
And finally, we used nutritious.
Nutritious means containing nutrients that are good for your health.
Oatmeal is a nutritious breakfast that gives you energy all morning.
Choosing nutritious foods helps you feel better throughout the day.
That's 8 delicious vocabulary words for talking about breakfast.
All essential words for discussing the most important meal of the day.
Try using these words next time you talk about breakfast in English.
Let's summarize what we covered in today's conversation.
We had a wonderful conversation about breakfast today.
We shared our personal breakfast habits and preferences,
We explored different breakfast traditions from around the world.
including Japanese, French, Mexican, British, and American breakfasts.
We discussed various ways to prepare eggs and other breakfast foods.
We learned about cereals, grains, and overnight oats preparation.
We covered popular breakfast drinks like coffee, tea, and smoothies.
We talked about the debate around skipping breakfast and fasting.
We discussed morning breakfast routines and their importance.
And we explored brunch culture and eating breakfast out at restaurants.
Plus, we learned 8 useful vocabulary words along the way.
A delicious conversation that probably made everyone hungry.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
I'm curious about our listeners' breakfast preferences.
Today's question is, what is your favorite breakfast food?
Think about what you most enjoy eating in the morning.
For example, you could say, my favorite breakfast is granola with yogurt because it's nutritious and filling.
Or maybe, I love eggs with a runny yolk that I can dip toast into.
You might say, brunch with friends is my favorite weekend breakfast tradition.
Any answer is perfect. We all have our own breakfast favorites.
We read every comment and love learning about food from around the world.
Don't worry about perfect English. Just share what you love to eat.
Talking about food is a great way to practice English naturally.
We honestly can't wait to hear about your favorite breakfast foods.
That brings us to the end of today's episode.
Thank you for spending this morning conversation with us today.
We hope this episode makes your next breakfast even more enjoyable.
Remember, a good breakfast can really set up your whole day.
Whether quick or elaborate, take a moment to enjoy your morning meal.
If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and subscribe.
Tap that notification bell so you never miss our weekly conversations.
We're here every week with tasty topics to help you practice English.
Enjoy your next breakfast, whatever and whenever that may be.
See you in the next episode. Now, I'm going to make some toast.
Bye for now, and bon appetit!
Take care, everyone. Goodbye.